Not many of you may know, but the stress you experience comes from the mind. And that stress is the single most culprit in what we know as lifestyle diseases like hypertension and diabetes. Which is why, if you read Charaka Samhita, the Charaka says that if the mind is healthy, the body is healthy. If the mind is not healthy, it will be a matter of time before the body is infested with diseases. What he was essentially speaking about is stress. If you have stress in your life, it means it's a warning sign that you are going to have all sorts of problems, be that of mind or that of body or your personal life or your professional life. So you have to be very careful about how you handle the stress in your life. Now, what is stress? Stress is the phenomenon of the mind. If you are pursuing something ambitious in your life, then it is not easy to achieve that particular task. And when you fail or suffer an obstacle, your mind exerts significant amount of emotions, detrimental emotions, which causes distress. When the stress is not managed or you fail in attaining that objective, then you feel sad. And when that sadness it goes unchecked, you get what we call as depression. Now, depression is the state most people are in for several reasons. But depression, being a state of mind or an ailment of mind, cannot be healed through medication. And yet, most people want to seek the medication all the time. Now, how this medication works is that they either numb the brain or put the mind to rest. There's not much of a difference between this medication and the addiction. Both have the same bearing. But these are not solution. If you feel good after taking this medication or something, it is only a temporary relief. Consider your mobile phone. If there is a spyware in your mobile phone which is draining the battery, it doesn't help to change the battery. You have to handle that spyware. Something like that spyware is stress. It is a state of mind which you can easily resolve by having a better perspective of life. The easiest way to handle this stress is by consulting a person who can give you a better perspective of life and your situation or solution, or that you have a greater understanding through knowledge and wisdom. Now, we don't have the privilege of time in our life, which is why what the yogic counseling does is that it understands what you are doing, what you are pursuing to achieve, and identifies the reason why you are suffering and ways to handle that particular situation and by providing you with a better perspective. Remember, if there is something wrong with your mind, only you, that is, you are the consciousness, can fix that mind. All that another mind can do is provide you with emotional support or a bit of some resources. There's nothing more anyone else can do. So it is very important to know yourself as well as your mind, that is mana or mind and atmana or the consciousness. You are essentially the consciousness. Until and unless you do not understand the difference between the two, you do not imbibe this in your life, nothing worthwhile is ever going to come out of it. So, mana and atmana are two critical components. And because the modern science doesn't quite understand these two elements, they try to fix everything that is happening in the mind by giving you the medication or by giving you the quick fixes. So, if you have stress, be warned, it is not something to be taken lightly. It is the essential warning sign. If you are giving stress to other, you are also creating a bad karma, the law of causation, and it is also going to reverberate on you in your life. You don't need to fight everything. You don't have to change the winds to achieve or go somewhere in life. Remember, when you are in an ocean, it is not where the wind is blowing from. It is all about your sail. You can just adjust your sail and you can go from east to west as well as west to east. I hope this helps. Until next time, pranam and namaste.